Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing fine and staying healthy and safe. During this lockdown, I learned a lot about myself and about also what we've been taking for granted. During lockdown in our country, we were sent back home and had to find new ways of training. We were training in groups, group calls, which was very fun actually. We were training in our living room and in our garden. And luckily, I have my brother, so we could keep on fighting and kicking on each other, which I was very grateful for. Very early, I got to some weights to bring home, and I could use them. And I watched a lot of YouTube and saw other people hosting training sessions, which I followed. And in that moment, I also realized that I could share this, and I started sharing videos of small workouts which you can do at approximately 2 square meters of space. And I hope I inspired some people, because I also got a lot of inspiration during these times for simple, easy workouts at home to do. When our measurements got a bit eased, we were able to go back running in nature and also training outside, which was fantastic because spring was also knocking on the door. And right now we are able to train in groups and back to normal. And we're being careful and cleaning a lot, all of our gear and what we're using together, and also the space regularly. And I'm so thankful now for having training partners and sparring partners, which is not to be taken for granted, because it's very hard to do Taekwondo without training partners. And also something that I learned during this time, where there was no competitions on schedule and you had to keep on training without any competition in mind, was how much I love this sport and how much I love to train. And about my Olympic journey, now 4 years ago, is still a great memory which grows on me and gets me more emotional every time, because it was such a great day. I think I've never walked into an arena being so excited and so happy. I had a smile on my face the whole day, and every fight that I got to do, which I actually got to do 4 times, was amazing. Even if I won and lost, it was such an extraordinary moment, and I'm so proud and so happy, and also motivated to do it again. And I'm giving my best every day and to be able to qualify for the next tour of Olympic Games. My favorite games, or my favorite fights are actually from the Olympics. I would also say at the final Grand Prix in Fujairah in 2018, I had such an amazing day, and also one of my favorite days of fighting in my career that I can remember. I tend to forget quite fast of how they went, but that's something I keep in memory. To all of you that are still in lockdown or have to stay inside, do the best. Make the best out of the situation. Clean at home if that makes you happy. It made me very happy. Be with your family. Play games. Watch movies. Read books. Do things that you usually never have time for. And if you're getting out of lockdown and maybe you have a lot of you've asked yourself a lot of tough questions, and maybe you're mentally have been going through a lot of challenges, make sure to talk to someone. Don't be afraid. It's never a shame to be mentally unhealthy. And as much as we're trying to feed ourselves with healthy produce and healthy food, as important it is to make sure that your mental health is as good as it can be. Talk to people if you feel like you don't have family or friends around you that you can talk to. Seek professional help, and try to get better at that as well. It's not only about who can kick the highest or who can kick the strongest. It's also about being healthy up here. Have a wonderful day, and I wish you all the best.